Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? You wake up, sit on the edge of the bed, and it takes a minute, maybe two, before you even feel like standing up. Your joints feel stiff, your mind's still foggy, and the day already feels one step ahead of you. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Aging brings a lot of wisdom, but it also brings changes that can make us feel slower, heavier, and less vibrant. But here's something I want you to know. Feeling old isn't just about the number on your birthday cake. It's about how you move, how you eat, how you treat your body each day. And the good news is, there are people in their 80s and 90s who wake up full of energy, eager to move, to learn, to enjoy life. And it's not luck, it's daily habits. Today, I want to share with you a set of routines and food choices inspired by people who are thriving well into their 90s. These aren't extreme workouts or strict diets. They're simple, doable habits, ones that can help you feel more energetic, healthier, and yes, even younger. Whether you're 60, 70, or beyond, these habits can change the way your body feels and your mind thinks. Let's begin with the most powerful time of your day, those early morning hours. You might be surprised to learn that one of the most important things you can do for your energy and longevity is to start your day a little earlier. Now, I'm not saying you have to leap out of bed at 4 a.m. every day, but waking up just a bit earlier than usual can do wonders for your body and mind. You see, our bodies naturally respond to the rhythms of light. Waking up before the sun fully rises gives you a calm, peaceful window of time before the world gets noisy. And in that quiet space, there's room to breathe, to stretch, and to move with intention. One powerful habit, practiced by some of the healthiest older adults, is beginning the day with a glass of water. After hours of sleep, your body is slightly dehydrated. A single glass of water first thing in the morning wakes up your system, helps your digestion, and gently tells your brain it's time to go. And then comes movement. Now, I know what you're thinking. Exercise doesn't sound like fun when you're stiff or tired. But hear me out. We're not talking about anything intense or exhausting. A walk around the block, a gentle stretch by the window, even pacing your hallway while humming a tune. It's not the pace that matters. It's the fact that you're moving. There are stories of people well into their 90s who start their morning by walking several kilometers, some even jogging a bit. Not because they're training for a race, but because they understand that movement is medicine. Just 30 minutes of walking each morning can increase circulation, lift your mood, and clear your head. And if you're able to walk a bit further or include light stretches, even better. What's important is that you do it consistently. Make it part of your morning ritual, like brushing your teeth or making tea. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership. Your living room, your sidewalk, even your backyard. These can be your wellness spaces. And once you've moved your body, it's time to nourish it. This brings us to breakfast. A meal that's far more powerful than most people realize. Many of us grew up thinking a quick cup of coffee and a slice of toast was enough. But the truth is, breakfast is your body's first opportunity to refuel after a night of repair. It sets the tone for your energy levels, your digestion, even your mood for the entire day. One of the most beneficial changes you can make is to include fermented foods in your breakfast. Foods like natto, fermented soybeans, or yogurt with live cultures are incredibly rich in probiotics. These tiny, good bacteria support your gut health, which has a surprisingly big influence on your immune system, your brain, and even your energy levels. A healthy gut helps your body absorb more nutrients from your meals, making every bite count. Now, natto might not be everyone's taste. It has a unique smell and texture, but it's packed with minerals like manganese, iron, and magnesium. It's also surprisingly easy to find, or even make at home, especially if you enjoy a little kitchen adventure. If natto isn't for you, a good quality yogurt with a drizzle of honey is a lovely alternative. Yogurt adds calcium, B vitamins, and important minerals like phosphorus and potassium. Great for your bones, heart, and metabolism. To go along with that, think about adding fresh vegetables to your morning plate. A small salad with lettuce, tomatoes, maybe a bit of steamed broccoli or sliced cucumber. Lightly sautéed ham or a boiled egg can provide a lean source of protein. It might sound unusual to eat salad for breakfast, but it gives you fiber, vitamins, and hydration all before you even leave the house. And here's something that often gets overlooked: traditional pickled vegetables. They're a staple in many long-lived cultures, and for good reason. Pickles made with natural fermentation, like Japanese nankazuke made with rice bran and seaweed, are rich in lactobacillus, a probiotic that aids digestion and supports a healthy gut. They're tangy, crunchy, and a great way to add flavor without extra sugar or fat. Breakfast like this might take a little more time to prepare than pouring a bowl of cereal, but it repays you with energy, clarity, and a feeling of satisfaction that lasts until lunch. It reminds your body that it's worth caring for, that every morning is a new chance to feel your best. And that brings us to an idea that I want you to carry with you. Getting older doesn't mean losing your energy. It just means choosing new ways to nurture it. Your body is still listening to everything you do and everything you feed it. From the water you drink at sunrise to the food you place on your plate. These small choices send powerful messages. Messages that say, I want to stay active. I want to feel good. I want to live fully. So let's keep going. There's more to explore. More habits, more meals, more gentle routines that can help you feel strong, steady, and joyful in the years ahead. And you're not doing this alone. We're in this together. Now that your day has begun with intention, your body gently awakened, your breakfast full of nourishment, it's time to think about what happens next. Because staying young at heart and in body isn't just about the first hour of your day. It's also about the rhythm that follows, especially the choices you make around activity and meals. One of the most underrated habits that supports healthy aging is something incredibly simple: moving even when you're resting. Yes, you heard that right. Even during those quiet moments at home, there are gentle ways to keep your body active. Imagine you're sitting down to read a book or watch your favorite show. What if, instead of slouching back into the chair, you tried something a little different? Sit with your back tall, your spine aligned, your stomach gently pulled in. It's not about being rigid or uncomfortable. It's about giving your muscles a little reminder that they still matter. Some seniors who age gracefully swear by this one small habit. They never fully relax into a chair. They stay lightly engaged. It keeps their core strong and posture upright without breaking a sweat. And when they walk around the house, they go up on their toes. Just that little lift. Walking on tiptoes can strengthen your calves, improve balance, and add a playful bounce to your step. These might sound like tiny things, but they add up. Every movement you make is a message to your body that you're still using it, still loving it, still honoring it. So whether you're walking to the kitchen or standing by the window to water your plants, do it with purpose. Even 10 minutes of mindful movement at a time can do more than you think. Now, let's talk about lunch. It's a meal that's easy to overlook, especially if breakfast was filling. Many older adults fall into the habit of skipping lunch or grabbing something quick, and often, it's not the best fuel. But there's a different way to think about it. Lunch doesn't have to be heavy. In fact, a light lunch can be your secret weapon to feeling energized all afternoon. A banana, for example, may seem simple, but it's a powerhouse of nutrition. Full of potassium, bananas help your body manage blood pressure and balance fluids. They're also rich in fiber and natural sugars, which provide a gentle energy boost without the crash. And here's something many people forget. Bananas are also a source of probiotics. These are the fibers that feed the good bacteria in your gut, the same ones you've been supporting with yogurt or pickles in the morning. Now, combine that with a small bottle of Yakult or another probiotic drink, and you've got yourself a dynamic duo. The banana feeds the gut bacteria, while the Yakult supplies new ones to get. Whether they help support digestion, immunity, and even mood, it's simple, portable, and perfect if you're someone who doesn't like eating a big midday meal. And if you're worried about blood sugar, here's a tip. Choose a banana that's just slightly underripe. It'll have a lower glycemic index and still give you the fiber and nutrients your body needs. You see, healthy aging isn't about eating less. It's about eating smart. It's not about denying yourself food, but rather choosing the right kind of fuel for the lifestyle you want to lead. Because what you eat isn't just about today. It's about how you'll feel tomorrow and next week and years from now. After lunch, many people experience a dip in energy. That post-lunch lull is real. And it's often because the body is busy digesting and processing what you've eaten. But with a light, nutrient-rich lunch like fruit and probiotics, that sluggish feeling becomes less common. You'll feel lighter, clearer, more ready to enjoy the rest of your day. Whether it's a walk outside, a chat with a friend, or a quiet afternoon hobby. Let's pause here and appreciate something important. Consistency is the true secret. Doing these little things every day, not just once in a while, is what makes the difference. Anyone can eat well for a day or go for a walk once a week, but showing up for yourself every morning, every meal, and every moment is how you build strength, resilience, and vitality. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to follow a strict diet or exercise like a teenager. What you need is a gentle rhythm that works for you. And when that rhythm becomes a habit, your body responds. You sleep better. You digest food more easily. You move with more confidence. You think more clearly. That's the beauty of healthy habits. They give back so much more than they take. Now, as the day winds down and you prepare for your evening, it's time to think about one last thing. how to nourish your body at dinner in a way that helps you rest, recover, and recharge. The evening meal can either weigh you down or lift you up, and if you choose wisely, it becomes the foundation for better sleep and a stronger tomorrow. So stay with me, because what comes next might just change how you see dinner and how you feel when you wake up the next morning. Dinner, especially as we age, should never be about eating to feel full. It should be about eating to feel nourished. By the end of the day, your body has worked hard. Even if you've had a relaxed afternoon, your cells have been busy repairing, your muscles have been active, and your mind has been managing all the little things that come with simply living life. So, what you eat in the evening matters more than most people think. A wholesome dinner is one of the kindest things you can do for your body. And when you fill your plate with the right kinds of food, lean proteins, fresh vegetables, fermented sides, and warm, comforting grains, you're telling your body, you've done well today. Let me take care of you now. Start with protein. As we grow older, maintaining muscle becomes more important than ever. It's what keeps us strong, steady on our feet, and independent. That's why including lean protein in your evening meal is such a smart choice. Things like grilled fish, soft tofu, or a small portion of chicken thigh provide your muscles with the building blocks they need to stay firm and functional. Fish, especially oily fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines, brings in more than just protein. It's rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These help reduce inflammation in the body, which is linked to joint pain, heart disease, and even memory problems. And salmon flakes added to a small bowl of rice that's not only delicious, but also gently boosts the meal's nutrition without weighing you down. Tofu, on the other hand, is a plant-based powerhouse. It's gentle on digestion, yet full of calcium, iron, and amino acids that support your bones and muscles. It's also easy to flavor. Boil it with spinach, drizzle it with a touch of sesame, or enjoy it in a light broth. You'd be amazed how satisfying tofu can be when prepared simply and with love. Now, don't forget the greens. A small serving of spinach or other leafy vegetables can go a long way. Packed with vitamin A, vitamin C, and iron, they support your immune system and keep your blood flowing well. And they add beautiful color to your plate, something that always makes a meal feel more inviting. Another quiet hero of a healthy dinner, kimchi. Yes, that's spicy, crunchy, fermented Korean side dish that's full of bold flavor. It's not just tasty, it's alive. Fermented foods like kimchi are rich in probiotics that help with digestion and protect your gut. Plus, its spice pairs beautifully with fish or rice dishes and wakes up your taste buds at the end of the day. And if you still enjoy natto in the evening, you're giving your body one more dose of those powerful fermented benefits. Natto contains an enzyme called nattokinase, which some researchers believe can support heart health by thinning the blood and breaking up tiny clots. It's one of those quiet, daily actions that may protect you in big ways over time. To balance things out, a crisp salad, just lettuce, tomatoes, and maybe a bit of shredded chicken is a perfect light touch. And here's something you might not expect: no dressing. Skipping the dressing isn't about cutting flavor. It's about letting the natural taste of the vegetables shine through, while keeping your meal low in extra sugars and fats that might interfere with digestion or sleep. Of course, a traditional bowl of miso soup rounds out the meal beautifully. Warm, soothing, and packed with nutrients, miso soup has long been a comfort food in many cultures for a reason. Made from fermented soybean paste, it brings in probiotics, amino acids, and minerals. Plus, there's something deeply calming about sipping soup at the end of a long day. It signals your body to slow down, breathe deeper, and get ready for rest. You might also enjoy a few pickled vegetables on the side. Japanese scallions, perhaps, or another type of simple ferment. These little bites help reset the palate and add crunch and brightness to the plate. What you'll notice in this kind of dinner is balance. There's protein, there's warmth, there's variety, but it's never heavy. It doesn't leave you sluggish or to fall to sleep. Instead, it feels complete, like your body is gently winding down, satisfied and supported. And that's the key takeaway. Food should never be just about survival, especially not now. You've lived too long and learned too much to settle for meals that don't serve your health or happiness. Every dish, every bite, every sip, these are small moments of self-care. And when you do them consistently, they become a way of life. Now, I want to take a moment to remind you that change doesn't happen overnight. You don't have to completely transform your routine tomorrow. Start small. Maybe it's waking up a bit earlier or drinking water first thing. Maybe it's adding just one fermented food to your breakfast or swapping your usual lunch for a banana and a probiotic drink. The magic happens when you stay consistent, when you keep showing up for yourself day after day. You're not too old, you're not too late, and you're definitely not alone. All over the world, people just like you are finding new ways to care for their bodies. rediscover their strength, and enjoy life with more energy than they thought possible. And so can you? I'd love to hear your thoughts. What habits have helped you stay energized as you've gotten older? Have you tried any of these meals or morning routines? Let's share, learn, and support each other in the comments below. If this video inspired you or gave you something to think about, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps. And if you'd like more tips on staying healthy, active, and joyful after 60, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new video. Remember, your age is not a limit. It's a badge of honor, and your best years aren't behind you. They're right here, waiting for you to show up. So here's to you, to strength, to energy, to joy, and to living your best life at any age.